What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Prop Wiz. I'm your host, The Wiz. Today, we'll be going over some of the finds from my toy hunt from this past month, December. The month is almost over. I guess this will also serve as a preview of some of the things to come. A couple of things I'll be showing to be whole episodes that we'll be doing on The Prop Wiz. Heads up, the room is an absolute mess, as it always is when I'm showing off these toys. They're stacked here. They haven't been opened yet, haven't been placed, so they're basically just stacked up here. But anyway, let's just dive in. Look, I'm not even going to play with y'all. One of the most exciting things that I have for me, the most exciting thing for me anyway, is this Rambo First Blood 1/6 scale figure. I'll tell you why it's dope. All right. Struggling to get this bad boy out of the box. Boom. Listen. I tried to go back to my receipts to see exactly when I pre-ordered it. I couldn't find it. I know it was earlier this year. I didn't think I was going to get it until 2023. This bad boy just showed up this week. Super excited about this. Just the level of detail. I've seen some reviews on it already. And dude, it just looks awesome. Real big fan of this movie. This is one of them things. Rambo 2 was always my favorite because he had the red headband, had the freaking the anti-aircraft gun shooting up stuff, the bow and arrow. To this day, First Blood 2 is still dope. As an adult, Sylvester Stallone's acting in this movie, specifically the end scene when he was crying, and oh man, dope on a whole nother level, right? And you know, it probably was a case. This happened to me a couple of times. Like this actually happened with Star Wars. You know, Star Wars came out. I was so young. You seen it, you love it for what it was, but you know, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi was probably closer to that age where I can kind of understand what was going on. So when I go back and watch Empire Strikes Back, it's like so much more impactful, even though I had seen it before. Rambo is the same thing. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but First Blood 2 was dope. You go back and see this First Blood 1, and dude just hits you differently. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't take it in because I was too young, wasn't old enough to really appreciate it for what it is. And now I am, long story short. But anyway, don't know what to expect, man. We'll talk about the details of this. Like I said, we'll do a box opening. I did get this one as well from 3-0. Now, this Rambo figure came from, I think it's called the Sylvester Stallone shop. So this is actually from the website that sells memorabilia from, you know, Sylvester Stallone himself from his movies. Like I think you can get the Rocky hats, these figures. He just released another figure, from the movie Cobra. So that's some other things, man. But John J. Rambo is the one I had to have. 3-0, same thing. Now, the reason why I had to have both of them, to me, and this might not be true, the head sculpt on this one doesn't look like Sylvester Stallone in some of the pictures. I did see some live video of a guy reviewing this, and it looked a lot better. But my purpose for getting, I figured sitting next to him, having the civilian clothes on, versus this one when he's in the woods with the guns and stuff, I just thought it'd be cool just to pose them right next to each other. So didn't love the head sculpt, but I didn't think it was that bad. This one looks perfect. I think they'll look good together. When I do the box opening review on Prop Wiz, I'll probably do these two together, side by side, and make a comparison. So, we'll check out what else we got. I think I already showed off this one. He's still sitting here. I haven't posed him. The movie it didn't do good. You know, it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Knowing that there's not going to be a part 2 kind of puts him in a weird place, definitely in my collection. Dude, I got a bunch of small figures over there. I'll take the time to check them out. Yo, bunch of them from that movie. I think I got a few other coming. It's sad, dude. I love the costume, so I'll probably keep them. I also have a 1/6 scale of this figure from, I believe it's from Hot Toys, that I got on pre-order now. That, man, I'm really questioning whether I should get it or cancel it. Again, I like the movie, but man, I'm really running out of space. And here, throughout the house, you know what I'm saying? I'm really running out of space when it comes to figures. So I'm having to be more selective. And the fact that this movie didn't do as well, you know, and me personally not thinking it was the best movie. It just had some inconsistencies when it came to the tone. A lot of it I liked, man, but there was a couple of things that I didn't like that didn't make it a great movie for me. Means that you know, being selective with toys, this might be one of the ones, at least the 1/6 scale. This one's already here. We'll see what we do with that. But anyway, see some of the big ones that came in. The Doc Brown in the hazmat suit showed up. I got RoboCop. I might have already shared this one, but I got this bad boy, the damaged RoboCop, as well as his chair from the movie, which I thought was dope. She-Hulk is another one, so I might sound like a hypocrite. I didn't really care for She-Hulk. It was fun enough, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hate it. Loved the Daredevil episode, but I do feel like, yeah, the figure was dope. You know what I'm saying? She's iconic, so I went ahead and copped it. Of course, it's different buying one of these than buying a 1/6 scale figure, because this is $20 versus, you know, $200 plus. I believe the Black Adam is $230, $240 or something like that. Same with Obi-Wan. A lot of people didn't like Obi-Wan. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie. I loved the Obi-Wan show. It delivered a lot of the things I wanted to see on the screen, and I loved the actor. You know, I liked it, man. The only thing I disliked was, you know, Princess Leia running around. It was kind of silly in a couple of the scenes. What else we got? I think I already showed off the White Ranger. This is a 1/6 scale by 3-0 as well. Love 3-0. Very detailed figures that aren't that expensive, to be honest with you. I think this bad boy might have been $100. In fact, it might have been less than that with all the sales going on. But anyway, I showed you guys the White Ranger, got him in. I got the Green Ranger. Probably be displaying them over there with my Power Rangers. What else? Ooh, here's another big one that came in. I've got this Mondo Joker. And I don't know if I've shared with you guys, I've got Kevin Conroy's Batman, actually signed by Kevin Conroy. Rest in peace, man. One of the greats. Mark Hamill's right up there with him. So had to get this, man. If anybody know a way I can get Mark Hamill's autograph, let me know. All right. And everything else is just little figures. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this or not, man. I saw this in the store. Haven't even watched the movie. Love Del Toro's movies. Hoping it's dope. If it ain't dope, I'll probably just get rid of this one or leave him in the box. Beetlejuice. Dude, Tim Burton fan, right? 1989 Batman came out. Even before that, right? Beetlejuice came out before that. But, yo, Tim Burton was my boy for a long time. So this was from the cartoon. Watched the cartoon, loved the cartoon. This figure looks exactly like the cartoon. I think it was like $9 to $10, man. I actually got this one from Burlington Coat Factory, of all places. So, cool. Popeye figure. Who's this made by? Boss Fight. So, hadn't really heard of this company, but they make a bunch of these. This was just one of the ones I copped. Again, I think he was on sale. It's kind of an expensive figure, man. I think it's about $40, $38, something like that. But I got him on sale. It was like $20 off, so I went ahead and copped it. Yeah, I mean, Popeye, man. American classic. I think I already showed off the Ed 209, the last video. If I didn't, that's going to be a box opening. Most of this stuff, the only thing I don't do box opening of, I guess, is stuff like this, unless it's specific to a movie review. If we were to review the toy, if we were to review the TV show, then I'd probably have that sitting on the desk or open it or something. But anyway, the last thing that I got, which is all over the place. So I haven't done a tour of my basement. Like I said, it's a mess right now. Got junk on table, probably dust in a couple of places. But anyway, one of the cool things that I like in here, I'm a big hip hop fan. As some of y'all know, I actually do music. A lot of the music you hear on the show is either produced by me. If you hear someone rapping, it's either me or one of my boys. So, real big hip hop fan. So it was a big deal when Marvel dropped the hip hop covers, which I hopped on immediately, man. My favorite being Redman. Redman is my favorite artist. Has been since I was a kid. So got the cover with the Carnage and There Is a Dark Side Redman album. We got Biggie with the Ant-Man joint. The Iron Man and Raekwon. It's the Raekwon that only built for Cuban Links. They got a Hulk cover. And Miles Morales, which was fitting, right? You got Miles Morales simulating the Nas album. So I actually got that it was written as the Nas album. It was actually probably the first one. So I'll probably replace that album with the first Nas album. But anyway, these are the ones I've had. These have been on the wall for years. I plan on covering this whole area up there with these, and part of that is here. So now I probably won't get enough of these comic book covers to cover the space. So what I'll probably do is get records where I've got CDs. I might get the record, display it with the CD and the comic book cover to kind of take up more space on the wall, kind of balance it out. But go over the ones that I got, man. This says Enter the Squadron Supreme. Copy in the Enter the Wu-Tang. This one of my favorites, man. You got Howard the Duck on the food stamp card, and you got the Old Dirty Bastard cover. This one, love this, yo. Love this design. Iron Man and the 50 Cent. Though I do think they missed the opportunity since Ghostface actually goes by Tony Stark's Iron Man. I really felt like this should have been a Ghostface CD that they should have did. But maybe because they already did it with the Raekwon album, they didn't. But I thought it was a missed opportunity, man. But all in all, it looks dope. So this one, another classic, man. Ice Cube, Death Certificate. And you got Old Man Logan. And, man, this just shows how deep they went with hip-hop, man. Going with the Tribe Called Quest with the Amazing Spider-Man cover. And this right here, this is a book. This is kind of how I've been tracking it. This is a book that I bought off of Amazon, I think, that has all the covers. So it's been hard to find, man, on the aftermarket. Some of these, I got these when they were still cheap, when they were probably like $3, $4. Now when I'm looking at them, man, most of these covers are, a good $30, $40 plus shipping. So, so now I'm being selective with the comic books that I buy going forward because, we ain't rich. So, all right, I think that's it. Man, still got the Crow over here. Miles Morales is a big deal. Pennywise, man, I got a bunch of stuff that I got to review. Some stuff I don't plan on opening. We got my Outcast back there. Man, we got stuff all over the place. See an Old Dirty Bastard back there? Stuff all over the place. And, of course, we'll be getting back on our statue printing. This is one that I printed. I don't know if I ever showed that one off. Well, both of these. The Linda Carter I printed as well. So, man, we getting it in. All right, boom. That's everything for this month. Next week, I'll be spending the whole week recording episodes. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of episodes. Dude, I probably take 2 days there to record an episode. But trying to knock out at least 2 or 3 episodes, man. I'll probably be dropping one. This will be the last one that I drop for this year. And hopefully January, you'll see a lot more from the Prop Wiz. Got a lot of prints on the printer, stuff that I got planned. I got a Batwing, got a RoboCop suit that I'm trying to finish. That's the main one. I actually did a Batwing, so I might do that Batwing first, since I've already got it printed out. I haven't put it together yet, so I might do that video first. But I also got new files for a Batwing that's way more detailed. So maybe we'll do both of them, man. Since I already printed one, do one, and then kind of show you guys the whole process for the next one. But on top of that, man, we got movie reviews that should be dropping here soon. Yo, we trying to take it to the next level for 2023. Expect to see a lot more shows. I think we've been posting a lot more, but I think we can do a little bit better, get on a better schedule. So stay tuned, man. We can't do this without y'all. As always, love y'all to death. Stay tuned. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe. If you've seen anything today that I didn't say I was going to do a whole episode on, let me know if you want to review on something that you see anywhere in here. In fact, like somebody's going to say the Darth Vader, right? But anyway, man, thanks for tuning in, and I'll check you guys out next time. All right, peace.